Okay, some perspective. Is climate change and overpopulation dangerous? I don't know. There's debate on this, and I don't know who's right. You don't either. These debates are so full of noise and emotion that it's hard to know who to trust. Now, instinctively, I would trust scientists from MIT about just about anything, and I think that was intentional. The Club of Rome already had come to the conclusion that there is a threat of imminent global collapse. They arrived at this conclusion before hiring the scientists at MIT who, coincidentally, came up with this exact conclusion that fits the agenda. So can we trust this research?
I don't think so.
I don't either. For a long time, tobacco companies paid scientists to publish misleading information. The most famous of these was called A Frank Statement to Cigarette Smokers, which was published in over 400 newspapers in 1954. And the study said there is no proof that cigarette smoking causes lung cancer.
Tens of thousands of doctors, general practitioners, surgeons, specialists, doctors in every branch of medicine were included. And according to this nationwide survey, more doctors smoke Camels than any other cigarette.
Oh, boy.
In 1981, a Japanese study proved the dangerous effects of secondhand smoke. Again, Big Tobacco bought themselves some science that said otherwise. In the 90s, they sponsored studies saying that dirty air filters were more dangerous to the lungs than cigarettes.
Oh, come on.
And in the 60s, sugar companies paid scientists at Harvard to report that sugar doesn't make you fat and doesn't have a role in heart disease. And as recently as 2017, Coca-Cola and the Mars Candy Company funded research to divert attention away from their products connected to obesity and diabetes. The fact is, 70% of all scientific research is funded by private companies. And that money often comes with strings. Of the most recent 50 food industry-sponsored studies, 70% of them yielded results that were favorable to the sponsor. 25% of them were neutral, and less than 5% of the studies came to conclusions that did not favor the sponsor's product.
Consider the messenger.
That's right. We're constantly bombarded by scientific studies on everything. Which ones can we trust?
None of them?
None of them. Now, the next time the media throws data at you that they got from a scientific paper, take a minute to look at who paid for the research. More often than not, there's an agenda. Unfortunately, most people, including the media, won't take the time to find out who benefits. I think that's the point.